Hello and happy Friday, one and all. In this case, one being Big Hind 76. Hello. Who are you apologizing to, and on behalf of whom, and about what? Aside from a little fright, what's the little fright about, Big Hind? And who's sorry, and to who? I must know. These are the questions I'm fraught with at this particular moment. But in the meantime, welcome. We are trying out, kind of continuing the theme of the Fridays before we go back to get back to our Legend stream here at 3 o'clock, or I should say 3 hours hence. If you like the game, add me on there. I enjoy it. Excellent, Zen Sky. Okay, sounds good. What is your name? I actually have not played it yet. So I've got it queued up. We're going to go ahead and start it for the first time just to see. This game had gotten a lot of recommendations. The only downside that I've heard so far is that it is, well, I've heard a few people say it can be expensive, or in the vein of pay to win type thing. Don't know that for a fact. That was just the only criticism I've heard of it so far. Otherwise, a lot of folks seem to be down with it. And so I'm curious. You need a 4-digit number to add friends. Oh, is it another one it's got the pound sign type thing? That's all right. We probably, because we're going to be moving the way through the campaign. So Zen Sky, I'll add you probably at the end of it then, if I have the digits at that point. Alberto, hello. Yo, mate, Al Sharif. Play Runeterra, bro. It's the best. Well, see, Alberto, we actually did give Runeterra a run last week. Unfortunately, we found out it very much like Legends is kind of it's only got the PvP. It's not really being, it's not coming down as far as we know anytime soon, but it is not actively being supportive is my understanding. And so having come from a game that went from, okay, we're just kind of putting this on the back burner, to it's never going to be touched again, to now you can't even play it ever again. I'm reluctant to invest too much time in a game that already seems to be kind of, and any time at this point, I would say any franchise that has created a game like, I mean, Blizzard did it with Hearthstone very well. Like, I mean, in terms of, I'm not saying the game is great necessarily. I'm not saying it's bad, but like they managed to, they put a lot into it and have kept it going pretty much since the outset. Whereas Legends, which was pretty much, hey, Skyrim, but we also do a card game, and Runeterra, which was Arcane, or, you know, League of Legends, but we also do a card game. It seemed like they didn't really have their hearts in it. Not to say that the art and that the game themselves were not great, but in terms of the longevity, in terms of, okay, we're going to continue to put the money into the art and to the card development, the R&D that is needed to make these cards, to make the game good, to make it expansive, and also to keep it fresh. And it's, so far, it seems like the trend with Legends and now kind of Runeterra is they hit it hard for a couple of years and they back off. So, I mean, I liked it well enough. It didn't necessarily enrapture me, but I mean, I liked it, and I personally like the art. But I know a lot of folks on here don't like. They get kind of skeeved out when it comes to art that isn't a little more realistic, or that looks too cartoony. But I'm at work. I can't play now, though. That's fine, Zen Sky. We can still add you, my friend. I'll write it down here. So Zen Sky number 5119. But yeah, I would say, for me personally, that's what kind of, I wouldn't say killed Runeterra, but in terms of a game that I was going to get serious about, or that I was going to really look into investing a lot of time in, that was kind of the reason why I stepped back. Personally, that doesn't mean other folks can't, but I just, so any votes here? We got USA, and we could do Germany. Germany is the first one you come to. USA happens to be where I live, but I know most folks actually live outside the US, or at least the folks that watch Legends or play Legends that I know of. Most of y'all are outside the US. I know some folks from Australia. The same country, really. So you know what? I'll tell you what, though, I will say, again, because for a game like this, you really can't, I don't think you can go into it going Germany, evil, Japan, evil. You know, you can't really go through it and go, these are the good guys, these are the bad guys. It's more of a, here's what each side has. the German aesthetic I've always liked. I mean, I thought the uniforms were awesome. I like the color schemes and everything. So we're going to start with Germany. Welcome to the Germany training. Discover the fundamentals of cards during the next 7 matches. Collect rewards for each win and get the big prize at the end of the campaign. A complete deck with 40 cards. Now, get your first infantry unit and learn the basic concept of cards during your first match. Okay. Here we go. You use credits. This is kind of like Donkey Kong Country, where all the K's are C's or K's. First skirmish. Welcome to Cards. Attack and destroy the Soviet headquarters, HQ, at Stalingrad before the enemy reinforcements arrive. Okay. I do like the fact they've got like that, 1940, the music. I don't know if you guys can hear it. The sound just seems kind of quiet. Well, we'll have to change that if it gets too loud, if the sound effects get on too loud, but it's got just the very hint of that, like, old-timey... Alright, enemy infantry spotted. The enemy just deployed a unit to the battlefield. Let's hope you draw a good card. Your turn. That doesn't sound like something I would do. Your first infantry unit. The 432 Infantry Regiment is an infantry unit. Infantry units can either move or attack each turn. Start by deploying it in your support line. Drag and drop the card on either side of your headquarters, HQ. Alright, so I'm guessing this is my HQ. Okay, yep. Defend them at all costs. Alright, well, okay. So we got his infantry, attack 1, defense 1, and we're better. Look at that. We already got a leg up. We've got attack 1, defense 4. So we're going to go on this side, because I guess this is maybe like a Legends in terms of lanes. And I guess we have to say, greetings to you, my friend. We will never surrender. I appreciate that was a mistake. I appreciate that. That was a mistake. Well, these are all... I was like trying to read it like it was a message to me or something. No, those are your emotes. Soviets are your favorite? Well, unfortunately, they were locked at the beginning. Otherwise, we could have jumped into those. But now we are fighting your Soviets. We will see who takes the W after this. I don't know what accent that is. I haven't really done much German accenting. Front line taken by the enemy. The enemy capture the front line is now in position to attack your HQ. Attack the enemy unit and halt the Soviet advance. Okay, so this is kind of like Runeterra in that you have your no, I guess not. Okay. Oh, this is really basic here. Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool too. Like, how they always do the war maps. And it's like, and the Soviet Union marched across the field of battle until, anyway, that's kind of cool. All right, so we're gonna. Why does it have a skull and maybe that just means I'm attacking? Oh, the battle line moved up. Oh, here we go. All right, so now we've got other infantry here. Doesn't look like they regen like in Magic, so it's like Legends. Your damage you take is permanent, unless there's a healing. I'm sure there's a medic or some kind of... Capture the front line. The front line has been cleared of enemy units. Attach your units and get to position to attack the enemy HQ. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, Javoy or whatever. Okay. Can I advance with both? What? Okay, go up here. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh, and then we got another one. Oh, wait. No, I wanted to go up here. Can we only do 2 at a time? Or did I drop that too early somehow? I mean, that's kind of cool. They do a little bit of the battle effects there. All right, so what is this guy? You have drawn your first order. An order card can be based only once, can be used only once, and then is removed from play. Use it wisely. Air Blitz, deal 2 damage to the enemy HQ. Well, I mean, I guess that ends the game, right? We have secured the victory. I don't know why you like the Soviets, then Sky. They're weak sauce, man. We kicked their butt without even trying. Click to add your deck. Click to continue. Of course, you'll hear little Marlene like that all the time. Wait, what's Marlene? Marlene? Oh, is that the Lily Marlene? Is that the gal, the singer in those? Denise, hello. How are you? How fares the kitties? The little Khajiits? I swear by God that Denise I'll meet tomorrow is nothing compared to you. You need Blitz to move to the front line at once. Ah, okay. Okay, so Big Hein, so you're familiar. Either that or you just know your war tactics. Hello, Baldric. Hello. Oh, man, that made me think of that U2 song. Hello. Hola. I'm at a place called Vertigo. Here you can explore fundamentals like deployment and operation costs. You can also discover the importance of passive unit abilities. During the battle, hover over any card for valuable info. Now you're ready to deploy your first... No, are you ready to deploy your first tank unit? I guess so. So we got our Panzer. The enemy must discard a card each time Stuka deals damage to their HQ. I'm not a big fan of... I don't like any planes that had their little landing gears dangling in flight. So, I mean, that's a cool looking plane in general. I like when the wings go out like this and flare up. But if it's got the little landing gears down there, it's just, you're just silly. You're just silly. Just stop it. Panzer's pretty solid stuff. The Fiat. Wow, before it was a car, it was a interesting looking biplane. Gathering Storm. Draw a random infantry, tank, artillery, and fighter from your deck. All three? Oh, that costs 8,000. Well, I guess these are all like maybe like military. Well, no, there's no way a Panzer only cost 3,000 back then. Even back then, that would have been cheap. I think. I don't know. What the hell is that? Oh, human torpedo. Wait, that wasn't Germany. Germany, did they do the human torpedo? I knew Japan did the human torpedo. I didn't know Germany did the human torpedo. That's kind of macabre, though. Like, you know, that's a suicide. Like, you don't come back from a human torpedo mission. That's like being a human bullet. Between you and the enemy HQ sits the front line that must be contested with units. They are from your hand cost credits. You can also pay credits when your units move or attack. Okay. So right now I have no credits. To move or attack costs credits, same as putting a card down. Okay. You gain a credit every turn. Okay, so credit is mana, essentially. All right. So I have one. I have this. So we're gonna go over here. Feeling pretty good about that move. I mean, my hand is kind of petite, being non-existent and all. Credits are the resources used to play cards and operate units. Move or attack. The cost of each card is displayed in the upper left corner of each card. Wait, so it's not only a cost to deploy it, it's a cost to actually attack with it after that? So I can't do anything with this, so can I move this to the front line? I can. I'm coming for you, Stalingrad! You city? Okay, so operating it, so it costs money just to put it down. Oh, no, he got it for free. You now have enough credits to attack the enemy with the 432 infantry regiment, or to deploy a 980 Volts Grenadier. From hand, you cannot do both. Okay, all right. So a little different here. It's not like once it's on the board, you're good to go. So now we can either attack. Is it either attack the? Oh wait, give a friendly unit 1/1 for each unit type you control. So I can do this and attack then, right? It still costs 1 to attack. Oh, give a friendly tank. No, I can't use that. Okay, never mind. Duh. All right, so I guess we'll... So we can... I mean, do we want to just... I guess... Aha! First blood. Die, headquarters, die. Or, as they would say in Germany... Hey, that's cheap. From the people. You have drawn your first tank unit, a Stug 3F tank. Tanks units can both move and attack during the same turn. I like that idea. Let's go, Stug! Let's go, Stoogie! Doom, 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 doom. Passive effects. Effects. Oh, they need a turn to get ready. They can't move or attack once they unless they have blitz, I guess. And then, okay, okay. That's my. We cannot be attacked by enemy units. All right, I guess that's all we can. Well, we could do this. Well, we were at 3. Okay, so we'll play these next turn, I think. The Baldric, good to see you, my friend. It's an Italian flag above human torpedo, not German. Ah, okay. Italian surprises me just as much. The only ones I knew about were Japan, and that was only at the end of the war because they were getting incredibly desperate. So you had the kamikaze stuff going on, then you had the human torpedoes. I didn't know that Italy got that desperate. I thought they kind of just, you know, they came on strong at the outset, and then... The Stug 3F has a passive ability described in the text box of the unit. Units with passive abilities have a plus icon next to them as a reminder. Groovy. Can I steamroll this turd muffin now? Well, here, let's... we got 5 now. All right, so we can do this. We can do this. And then we do this. Bam! That's a tank. Oh, if we had breakthrough, that'd be badass. All right. So, I guess green means that we... Okay, green indicates we've got a buff. There's nothing in here indicating... Like, obviously, we know they can't... Wait. Oh, I'm out of credits. Oh, okay, never mind. All right. So, we're going to take another shot from this turd muffin. Danyu! Why has he got the flared-out helmet? They didn't have flared-out helmets in this Soviet Union, did they? Is that what they wore? I guess they did. I mean, I guess the game more than my recollection. What? Oh, shucky duck now. All right. Yeah, suck on that, sir. You go there. Dead. Okay. Okay, so it's just the front is moving, essentially. Oh, wait. Let's go ahead and get this guy locked and loaded. The Italians were very inventive when it comes to small-sized weapons. Well, I guess if you consider a torpedo a small-sized weapon, sure. Right? Those are... Advance! Advance! Oh! Dang! The Blitzkrieg was successful! We're unstoppable. I will say it's interesting / refreshing that in a day and age where everything is so fast, like you beat a game, whether it's Magic or Runeterra, any of the games we played so far, including Legends, like you beat it and it's like it throws up a graphic, it throws this up, it drops change into your whatever thing to make it feel like you got money for what you did, like all this stuff, flash or whatever. This is just kind of like you beat it and it's like boom. Game's over now. Here's your stuff. It's like it's retro or a throwback, not only in the basic style of it, but also in terms of how fast you move through it. It's not doing like boom boom bombastic. Wow, you got this. Hey, boom boom boom. Circle fills up with your XP and all this kind of stuff. It's just like, we got some stuff here. Cool. Well, you should worry about Stalingrad. It's a Russian city. The 6th Army got trapped there all winter. About 230,000 soldiers lost. 90,000 POWs. Oh, no, historically, Big Hein, yes. But I'm talking schmack because I know that it's not going to have it bog me down like Stalingrad actually did. That would be the whole of the contemporary German army. Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Not a lot of huge standing armies these days. In this battle, you will learn. Well, as far as I know, I say that offhandedly, having absolutely zero knowledge about any country's military force, prowess, or anything. In this battle, you will learn more about the important Blitz and Guard abilities. All unit abilities and cards are inspired by actual World War II history, which is nice. You'll also get your first fighter airplane. Time to take off. Can I get one with the landing gears retract? This is ridiculous. This is an embarrassment. I'd rather the enemy shoot those things off. Now, granted, it makes coming home and landing a little bit more tricky, but I'm sure my pilots can handle it. This is just, man, that is fun to learn, but dear goodness, and it took 2 of them? What are they wearing? I don't, that's a very bizarre. And wait. So, we have air units. We apparently have nautical units. We have land units. Are those going to factor in? Is it going to determine? Like, I can't launch an underwater torpedo at a freaking tank. That would just be silly. That would break all the immersion. Oh, Stalingrad's still here. To your point, Big Hein. We have not conquered Stalingrad. We must have simply blown its 7-Eleven out of the water or something. What a noble-looking gentleman there. Units with guard protect adjacent units and HQs. Guarded targets can't be attacked directly by enemy units except bombers and artillery. Interesting. Okay. Message from AQ. We are advancing on the enemy position, but they are coming out to meet us. Take control of the front line as fast as you can to secure units in your support line from enemy attacks. Ja. Ja, ist gut. Bam. Take that. Wait, Kaiser is German, isn't it? I was going to say Kaiser Permanente, but I think Kaiser is German. If I knew what the Russian word was, I would call you, I would insult you, but I don't know. You have drawn a unit with Blitz. Units with Blitz can move and or attack on the same turn they enter the battlefield. Awesome. That's another Italian, I believe. Italian unit. Also counts as a tank. What? My horses? I've got 2 horses and that counts as a tank? Okay. Hi-ho, Silver. You've taken the front line. Ha-ha! Nothing could happen. We're totally not going to get blown out of the water by either of these. All right, let's see what happens. I guess he's just going to poke me, right? Whoa, whoa! From all the way back there? Oh, things are looking dire for... I have lost control of the front line. Easy come, easy go, I guess. Bloody sickle. Deal damage... Wow. Wow, we're just getting the business today, aren't we? Alright, come on, Volkswagen. Yeah! That's a big body right there. Well, comparatively big body. How are we going to take down a freaking airplane? Well, I guess we did. It took 1 damage. Your enemy has taken the front line. He's so dashing though. I can't hate him. He just looks like he's a fine gentleman. You have drawn a fighter. Fighters are air units that can attack any target on the battlefield and prevent enemy bombers from attacking other targets on the same front. Wow. I mean, this has got a lot of... All right, so we can play this. Oh, there we go. And we can move... Let's move you up. Boom shakalaka. All right, that's good. And we're out of credits, so we can't do anything else. Most of the art comes from old propaganda posters. Clicking each card beyond the mechanics also displays the art source and the history. Oh, that's awesome, Zen. Nice. Wait. Hang on. I'm curious. I shot it before I got to see the dude. What do you say? Clicking in each card beyond the mechanics. Is that false advertising, this guy? What are you doing? What's going on here? I'm clicking on the card. I want to know about the art. Is it because we're in training or something? Or is the game just like, screw it, stop looking at the art and fight me, damn it. Alright, that is a guard, so we won't be able to attack any of this until we take that. Can we just... And I don't think he can attack, right? Well, he can. Oh no! I screwed it up. Give a friendly tank +1/+1. Must target. Oh, I don't have a tank. That's why. Even, my horsey's got taken out. So I guess that's it, right? Can we advance? Can we do? No, we can't do anything. Okay. I'm still not entirely sure about this whole front line thing, but or this like, yeah, it's not rocket science, but. All right, Sonny Jim, you're going down. Oh, Panzer, yes. All right, so can we? I guess this is a priority target. The unit is being guarded. All right, so. Wait. Okay, so when we engage, it's going to do 1 damage. It's going to do 3 damage to us. So we want to do this. There we go. Sweet. Nope. So okay, and we're out of credits. All right. Ugnip, good to see you. Good to see you. Hello. Nice to see. Nice to type you. Was human torpedo an actual thing, Baldric? I love how Big Hein defers to Baldric's expertise. I'm sure he has some. I just, like I said, I heard of it, just not in Italian. All right, hang on. We do have a tank. All right, so we could play everything. So I guess we'll just play everything. Now that has blitz, which my understanding is that means we can move to the front line. There we go. Oh crap. It takes 3. It takes 2. Wait. Oh, for each. I was like, wait, how do we get plus more than? Okay, that's a beast. That's a big body right there. Behold the big body of my Panzer 3J. I put my Panzer on like anyone else, 1 leg at a time. Oh crap! I don't have a guard up, so yeah, these guys are just going after my HQ. So does that mean? No, it's being guarded, stupid guard. Alright, let's, no! Alright, what if I do this? Can't attack, oh, he can. No, he can't. Alright, so I might as well just, I guess, yeah. Still can't take it out. We've got the, well, maybe we want to, being guarded. Aha! Now we can deploy our either our tank or our Fiat. I'll go with our tank. This is a goofy looking tank. I'm not a big fan. That's almost, well, no, it's like a mini version of the one from Indiana Jones. Wait, can I attack with anybody else? No, I probably, there we go. Now I can drop my Fiat. Yeah. Now see, that's a cool looking plane. Well, the camo's kind of garbage, but I mean, it makes sense. I'm not a big fan of that particular pattern, you know. War is all about cosmetics for me, in case you haven't noticed. I'm a bit sick tonight. Think I attracted the man flu from this channel. Don't say from this channel. We all know, Body Bag Legion, whoa, my big body. That's all right. That's all right. You're screwed now, dog. What is this? You're frankly too, okay. Oh, wait. Do we have, how many units do we have? We're different kinds of units, right? Each unit type. So yeah, we've got, I'm guessing +3. Yeah. Kabloom! And now we nice and easily go into our victory screen. Very, very simple, but effective. The unstoppable forces. Another ugly plane. Where did we get together? I can't remember. The Messerschmitt, I think. That was a cool looking plane. I don't remember. The upcoming battle is packed with action. We're going all in. Your first bomber is ready, and we learn more about the smokescreen ability. You can also learn about deployment effects on units. Locating enemy. Ping. Air and artillery units have enough range to attack anywhere on the battlefield. Yeah, we noticed. At least with the air. Well, Herr Porsche is busy building engines for the Tiger. Nice. Is that really where Porsche got its start? Was I know Saab built aircraft engines, but I don't think for Germany. I didn't know that that's what Porsche started off as well. Yeah, it was definitely body bag. Don't defame the channel, especially when he's not here. We can blame it on him, and he can't say anything about it. They are approaching a fortified position. Try to get to the front line early if you can to protect your airfields in the back. Okay. You can expect stiff resistance from the enemy. Hang in there. All right, so really we're going to get screwed. Here's what they're telling me. Bam. I think it was, but that it wasn't implemented by any considerable capacity. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of... you have drawn a unit with smokescreen. Units with smokescreen can't be attacked by enemy units, so they can still be targeted by orders. All right, so targeted by actions, but not... do we want to take the line? No, I guess this is a better use of our credits. Double damage against tanks. The Stug 3F. Is that? I'm wondering. Is that like the sniper from Enemy at the Gates? Ah, piss. This is bad news. Well, it said to push to the front line to prevent this from hitting our airfield, but I mean, he can just attack. He can attack either of these, but he's probably going to attack my face, right? All right, let's. I'll just try this. We'll see. We might. If we get wiped out, it's fine. We're learning. Yes, Ugnip. The turtle, as it was called. The first submarine was like a little. It was kind of a. It was oddly enough, it was vertical. Like the way it was set up, it was a vertically oriented deal and had a screw in the front. And the idea was it was propelled by, it was all human propelled, obviously. It was, so but there was a little barb, I believe, at the front, and it tried to stick an explosive device to the bottom of the ship, and I believe it attached the explosive, but it was able to get away, but the explosive was like an iron plated hull or something, and so it didn't actually do anything, or he had to deploy it prematurely because they spotted this weird looking thing in the water. But yeah, the turtle. And then the USS Hunley was like the first one, I think, to actually really do combat damage, which was the Confederacy. I think there were like 3 of them, and 2 of them sank like during training, and then one of them sank actually after combat. And I can't remember if they actually were successful with sinking something or not. But it was kind of the same principle. In that one, I think you had 5 guys turning the screws. Very coffin-like. If you see the thing, it's terrifying to think that they were anywhere under the water in this thing. But yeah, crazy enough. Anyway, let's do this. What did he do? He shot my city. It looks like. All right, this guy has taken the front line, but we can. Okay, can't move. There we go. Oh, wait. Get beefy, tank! Big body, big body. Hey, big body. And it sunk after successful use. See, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying, Bodrick. Yeah, it was the Japanese one-man submarines. Yeah, they were just giant torpedoes, manned torpedoes. That they're actually sealed in. There was no way for them to get out once they got in. You just drew a unit with deployment. The deployment effects are described on the unit and trigger when the unit is played from hand. All right, deployment. Draw a card. Nice! I do like that. All right, so... kind of... I mean, keep this little guy alive, but... It doesn't have blitz, so we can't... It's going to be on the back line anyway. I feel like we definitely need to take out the airplane. It's going to do 2 damage to us, but that still is fine. Oh, it's being guarded. Stupid guard. Oh, but you're not going to be able to attack on this turn, are you? Nope. Oh, no, I should have shot the plane. Why did I? Yeah, that was dumb. That was really dumb. Whatever. Ay. No, now I don't have enough. Oh, this is poor management of resources. The war effort's lost. Sorry. Correction. The turtle was not during the Civil War. The Hunley was, but the turtle, which was the actual first submarine to be used in combat, even though it was not effective, was there. But yes, the Hunley did sink. Ooh. Deal 2 damage to all units on the enemy support line. That seems like a pretty big deal. Ooh, boy howdy. No more guard for you. We can't finish him off this turn. You have drawn a bomber. Bomber units can attack targets anywhere on the battlefield and get no damage in return from units they attack except from fighters. Bombers deal no damage when defending. Okay, so wait a minute. So when we're attacking, we don't get hit at all. When we defend, if they attack us, we don't do any damage back. So we're all offense. We're very offensive. People find our Stuka very offensive. Must be because training. Oh, okay, that makes sense. But the cavalry thing, yep, the beginning of World War II saw several cavalry battles, but from mostly from countries unprepared for modern warfare. Yeah, I would say so. Because really, I mean, World War I, you had tanks. I mean, they weren't amazing. They were kind of like glorified carriages, but they did exist. I mean, you're not a guard, right? I don't care about you. Oh, I kind of have to, I guess. All right, so hang on. We got our bomber. Enemy must discard a card each time Stuka deals damage to HQ. Can we attack? Okay, yeah, no. So it still doesn't have. No, right? Duh. What am I thinking? All right. Not enough range. I figure I'm just trying to sort it out. Let's go ahead and take you out. Gets +1 attack if you control more units than the enemy. Well, that's definitely us. Suffice to say, those units were always wiped from the battlefield, but horses were still used in greater capacity as background beasts of burden. Yeah, well, and messengers, right? I think they still use them for, you know, like you see them as used like for messaging things. Obviously, they had jeeps and other vehicles, but probably was still a more reliable conveyance for a single person trying to get around the back lines and all. Details. Well, I know, Agnipatal. What do they say? Devil is in the details. El Diablo está en el details. Oh, what is this? Okay, it's not going to do anything. So we're just going to do this. Oh no! When they said it was going to be hard, I thought they meant it was going to be kind of difficult, but apparently their version of hard doesn't match up to Tessel Fortitude. The great Tessel Fortitude that I've built up by playing Tessel. I'm used to shenanigans. Gathering Storm. Draw a random infantry tank. Oh no, RNG. Darn you. No, I refuse to accept RNG in my World War II game. That's ridiculous. Leave nothing to chance. There's more to explore first. And oh, wait. You are right on track. After completing the German campaign, you can continue unlocking the USA, the Soviet, Japan, and Britain. Wait, what? I can unlocking the USA, the Soviet, Japan and Britain. Why is it the USA, the Soviet, Japan and Britain? Why not the Japan and the Britain? I don't understand. There's much to explore first. In this fifth match, you will encounter a new effect. Pin. Sounds very puny. You discover the new unit ability Ambush. An artillery piece joins the fray. Capable of firing anywhere on the battlefield without repercussions. Get ready. Well, see, that's something you go, yeah, and then you go, wait a minute, my opponent's going to have that too. I am curious, and Zensky, you might be able to say this, let me know, like, okay, so this is a bad example, but Command and Conquer. You had different, not every side, both sides had their own strengths and weaknesses. Like, I think it was the bad guys in that had stealth, but the good guys had like a nuke or something. Does each side have its own pros and cons? Like, not certain technology or certain higher level aircraft are only available to certain nations and other ones not? Or is it just kind of, I don't want to say flavor, but like, I'm not going to have a better air force in the USA than like, well, so in theory, like Britain should have, like, I think it's the US, the British Air Force, Her Majesty's Royal Air Force, I think is should be like the best. Well, I don't know. Germany's was good. It was just mismanaged like ridiculous. But anyway, message from HQ. Our offense is going well, but the enemy still has many small units in the area and can strike out at any moment. Operate with care. All right, I feel like they're lulled us. The last message was, this is going to be rough and it's going to be hard, but you're going to have to fight through, and we just decimated. So I'm guessing this one is like, oh yeah, totally, we can rock you because we did it so easily last time, and yet no. All right. Don't like how this is starting. These are very puny. I mean, at least they're not riding horses. There is a tank in the background. Oh, piss on me. Watch out, the enemy has an ambush unit. When ambush units are attacked for the first time each turn, they deal their damage first and receive no damage in return if the attacking unit. Okay, so that is that's similar to the magic. What was it, first strike or first hit or whatever? So yeah, so if we were to attack him, we wouldn't do 1 damage. He would do 3. We would die, and that would be the end of it. So yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, crap. That was dumb. Retreat! Retreat! No, you fool! He's going to get decimated by this. Oh, no, wait. It says if we attack first, I think, right? When attacked for the first time. Yeah, okay. So if we had attacked it, we would need to have been able to survive the first assault. He's going to be able to shoot us down. He's gonna end you guys. I'm sorry, infantry regiment. Oh, he's going after my headquarters. What a doofus. What kind of moron goes for the HQ when there's still a board here? What are you, aggro? The victory condition of the game is to destroy the HQ of the enemy. Your artillery has deployed an artillery unit. Your enemy has deployed an artillery unit. Artillery units can attack targets anywhere on the battlefield and get no damage returned from the enemies they attack. Kind of like the plane, but a little bit different. I mean, that's kind of a puny attack for artillery, though. You'd think they do more than 1 damage. I mean, that's a... All right, well, that's not the biggest gun. Mounted on a freaking bicycle tire, but... All right, you know, I kind of want to just... Not enough range. Not enough range, eh? Okay, no, we need to get on the front line. Let's go. Yeah. Now the Panzer. There's the old Fiat. Yeah, I guess that's all we can do. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Suffice to say, those units were always wiped in battle. Okay, especially the Wehrmacht was under-equipped with mechanized equipment, not according to the propaganda, though. There's a fantastic recent show that features a lot of private footage from the time showing soldiers on horses and with carriages. Jeez. I mean, but it's not sexy though, so it doesn't make it into any of like the history stuff. Either that, or maybe all the footage is just from later in the war. I guess when they kind of graduated. I don't know. My grandfather had to know how to ride a horse. He was in the partisan movement in Yugoslavia. Oh, nice. When he came to officially propose, my grandmother. When he came to officially propose to my grandmother, he borrowed a white horse, from the barracks and came riding on it to wow the grandma, but also to impress her parents. That would have been gangbusters if Tolkien had written Lord of the Rings by then. Obviously, I think he was in the midst of writing. He was sending letters with his son at the time, because his son was in World War II. Tolkien was in World War I. He was actually actively working on Lord of the Rings, I believe, during the war. Or was it The Hobbit? I think he was working on Lord of the Rings at the time. But anyway, so Shadowfax. But that would have been so cool, because if he was done, then your grandpa could have rolled up and like, behold, Shadowfax has come to whisk you away with me to Rivendell, where we shall be wed, and she would have been like, shut up and just marry me. Shut up and kiss me. But that's pretty badass right there. Showing up on a horse. Makes a great story as well. It does. Thanks for implementing the Battle of the Somme, 1916. Most of Western Front World War I is remembered for the trench warfare. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it was, it just, literally just imagine just people just sitting in the trenches. Okay, charge, gun down. Okay, so nobody's going to charge. All quiet on the Western Front. I believe that's from World War I. What made the things complicated, Grandma's brother was drafted into German army. Oh, because they were of German descent. Oh, wow. How did that happen? Yeah, exactly. They both survived war. Nice. Hey, you don't hear that very often. Well, I guess you have to hear it kind of often because a lot of people survived, but a lot of people didn't. True story. They didn't speak much, her brother and my grandfather. I can imagine. It's weird though, because I have heard, now I don't know how true it was back then, but you hear like soldiers after the war, like there was actually there was a video I was watching, they actually did a reunion with, or it was like German, I want to say it was German, and I don't remember, it might have been, I think it was either American or Russian, two sides, but one of them blew the other ship up, but then rescued the guys. It was just something crazy like that, where they or maybe it wasn't even that, maybe they just fought each other, but they got together. They're in their 80s or 90s now, but the bottom line is, the idea is like, okay, yeah, you're fighting each other, but like these aren't people that said, I don't like you, I want to kill you. It's, you're told by your country to go fight, and so you're doing your job, but then at the end of it, and again, at least you hear vets in their 70s and 80s. Maybe it's just the fact that it's so far behind. And maybe it depends what your experience was, how many friends you lost and how aggravated the battles were. But some of them just seem to be like, okay, it's over. Like I was doing my job. He was doing his job. It's over now. And so, like there was a guy, Band of Brothers, famously, can't remember the sniper name, but he said, we might have been good friends. He's like, I used to think about that. The guy on the other side, we may have been good friends, but I was there to do a job, and he was there to do a job, and that's just the way it was. And I don't know, so it's just interesting. But I can certainly imagine, especially right after the conflict, you wouldn't necessarily be chummy with the person who was on the other side of the. I mean, that's a very legitimate reason to have a fragmented holiday, for crying out loud. I actually figured your granddad had survived for sure. Well, no, Ugnip, that's funny, Ugnip, but I mean, the tragedy, a lot of people, they had the kids, or either their wives were pregnant before they went on deployment, or they came back or whatever, and then they ended up passing away, being killed in the war, but then you still had the bloodline, you still had, it was like, well, my father was still born, but, granddad died, a year later, so it seems like a spoiler alert, but unfortunately, a lot of widows. Wasn't sure if that was clear. You're here. Flower and bee stuff. Birds and the bees, Ugnip. Birds and the... You're not from around these parts, are you? It's birds and the bees. flower and bee stuff. I mean, that would make more sense, to be fair, Ugnip. To your credit, birds and the flower and bee makes a lot more sense. Pollination, which is what it is, which, you know, means anytime allergy season comes around, you are suffering because you have flower sperm in your... let's go ahead and... Yeah. All right, you cost nothing to deploy, but you don't die to that either. Nice. Okay, yeah. All right. And then you cost 1. So I can still get my M1340. Roll out! Is that all we can do? Okay. I just like moving my little arrow around. Wait. Hold on. How did we get to great memories? We're talking about World War II and family members against family members, and now we've got great memories. Okay, well, it was Baldrick's relatives, so Ugnip's just like, great memories. Big Hind, different nations have different merits. Japanese units tend to be cheap, hit hard, and have destruction awards. Okay. La-dee-da, tee-hee-hee, Eric the Half-a-Bee. That's a fun song, Baldrick. Monty Python has great songs. They do! They have some of the best ones. The enemy has pinned one of your units. Units that are pinned can't move or attack. Pin is removed at the end of the owner's next turn. So a lot of new mechanics here. You know, I remember when we were like Runeterra and Magic, and I think pretty much other ones, they had their own words for the mechanics, but they were all functionally the same. These are some different ones. I don't know. I guess Shackled would be considered. Yeah, okay, never mind. All right. Which one got pinned? I didn't see it. Is this pinned? Yeah, he's got pinned. He's got the little... Okay. All right, so he can't do anything, but our tank can do some stuff. Honestly, I probably should have just... Yeah, that was not a great use of the Magicka here. But is it a bomber? It's a bomber. It's a fighter. You can tell because I got that little bomb in there. So the bomber, not dealt damage by units they attack. It costs more. Might as well make better use of it. Can this? Still can't attack. Wait. Oh, you hurt me with your little 1 damage. Oh no, I'm in such pain. The short and simple nation strengths. Japan is early aggro. German prefers mid-range. Okay, all right, I can dig that. USA prefers late game. So okay. Frontline and big bodies. All right, maybe I do want some USA there. Russia is about tokens and attrition. Britain, you got nothing. Sorry, you got the whole breakdown. Got the whole intelligence report. Britain, they're just Britain. Oh, has the best planes. There you go. Has the best planes and great attack. Hey, there we go. See. Yeah, the Royal Air Force. Pretty darn good. And great at attacking from the support lane. Is that what this is back here, the support lane? I guess it is, because this is the front. So, all right. Well, what's happening here? We are going to... Is this a guard? It's a guard. Is that a guard? It's not a guard. All right. So, this survives. Oh. Boom. Boom. Okay, that was a little more petite than I was hoping for, but... Yeah, so kind of like Runeterra, this definitely has... It's different enough that it's not... It's going to take some adjustment. Ooh, that looks badass. Now that's a gun. That little thing they had, the little wheels on it, that was not a gun. That was a silly thing. This 88 millimeter flak, that's a gun right there. That's a sweet looking gun right there. Look at that shell, for crying out loud. It's the size of a man's arm. Okay, anyway. I mean, we can finish this off, right? Does it really matter? I'm trying to see. Tanks can be both use an attack. See, now it said it can move an attack during the same turn, but every time I do, it says, oh, you're too far away. So, I mean, I can't. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I don't know. Any other perks? I mean, I guess just infantry. Air superiority. The Hobbit was finished in the early 30s. He was working on Lord of the Rings. Okay, yep. That's what I thought. I just couldn't remember. But yeah, Letters to Tolkien, he was I think corresponding with like his editor and stuff like that while also talking to his son, which that's got to be a crazy thing. I mean, we think of how quickly even in wartime, like you have, it's like, okay, you can send an email or something like that. You have a certain time of the day that you're allowed to send communications out or whatever, depending on where you're deployed. Sometimes you can, I guess. Like, can you imagine, like, the only thing you're hearing from a loved one is probably weeks or whatever for the mail. And so you send a letter and you don't hear back for a week and you're thinking, okay, what happened? Or 2 weeks or however long the standard is. And it could be anything. They could have just been in a place where they couldn't send mail, but all you're knowing is you're not hearing anything back for a long time. And you're going, does this mean it's over or what's going on? And then at the same time, trying to just move on. Like, you have a life to live away from the war, but your family is engrossed in it. Like, how in the world do you got to try to focus? And like, how trivial does everything else seem? It's like, oh man, I'm late for work today, but my job does not involve me getting shot at. So can I really complain? Like, it's an interesting thing. But anyway. Go deeper! You have played only with Germany so far. Cards allows you to have an ally nation in your deck and build... Oh, you can do dual attribute, I guess? In this that means we could have the USA and Germany fighting on the same side. Breaking canon! Breaking the lore! In this 6th match, you will learn more about the strategic aspects of cards. You will also encounter the new effect, Destruction. That sounds pretty badass. Unless it's being aimed at me, in which case it's decidedly crappy ass. Okay. First time my grandpa almost died was during a sabotaging the railway. They didn't expect an armored German supply train. He said the Germans were just spraying the field with machine gun fire. Ooh, wow. So were they successful, Baldric? Was he successful ultimately in the sabotage, or was it an attempted sabotage and then they just had to duck and cover because they couldn't do any damage to it and they were getting shot at? Midnight is out of his cage for a trial period and watching him to make sure he doesn't jump too high. Okay, well, that's good. All right. He's been released on his own reconnaissance for good behavior. And somehow you are going to limit his leaping abilities. I'm guessing by petting him profusely and frequently to keep him purring, satiated, and keep his head down. But that's good news. That is great news. The captive is on the loose. I cannot type much as I'm following around. Oh, hang on a second. Let me try this. I turned on. Where is it? Windowed mode. Windowed. There we go. Now I can. Okay. Now I can get over to chat. All right. We got to get these things figured out. Okay. All right. Here we go. Infantry is really our only option here. So go the infantry. Well, in Band of Brothers is a funny scene with the German POW. U.S. soldier wants to make fun of him, like, where are you from? And the German's like, Eugene, Oregon. Yep. Well, yeah, no. So that's it. I'm talking about, so the interview at the very end, it was, what's his name? I can't remember his name. It's kind of a cool name. It was a nickname. I don't even know. I can't remember what the guy's real name was. But anyway, it was one of the older guys, who's reminiscing about it, and he was talking. It was like one of the last episodes, and they just kind of had, that's when he said, he was trying to do his job, and I was doing my job. But hell, we might have been good friends. Shifty, that was his name. Oh, that was his nickname. They never called him anything else as far as I knew. But yeah, Shifty, that was, whoa, Soviets are putting us under pressure. Fortunately, our Italian friends will soon send us reinforcements. Well, history will not be thrilled. We're not, yay, we're being Yay, Italy! Thank you so much. We're gonna get the amazing human torpedo. So we got our Stug 3F or our Panzer. The Panzer can blitz. Unit can operate, move and attack on the same turn. Now it says we can move. Oh, we can. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. So that's what move means. Okay, that may seem intuitive, but yeah, but that is true also. And I'm not sure. I don't know that everything in Band of Brothers is true or it went down the way exactly it says. But yeah, but that is very true. They'll be kind of the same thing. And he said the guy said that he was called back. Like the fatherland said, come on home, come back and fight for us. And he was like, okay. So yeah, he spoke perfect English and everything. And then at least in Band of Brothers, he got shot shortly thereafter. Yeah, but Grandma's brother was such a swell soldier. He was upgraded all the way to Prince Eugene Corps. They weren't really liked anywhere. Wait, what? So, Balbaldrick, you can't just say that and leave that. Oh, one of the elite German troops. They were sent where things were tough. Something like Navy SEALs. They were Kriegsmarine. I thought Kriegsmarine was the boat, was the Navy. Isn't that the Navy? Oh, which I guess would be like the Navy SEALs, yeah. So wait, so a swell soldier, Prince Eugene Corps. They weren't liked anywhere. Like by their own people, by the enemy. I mean, I imagine nobody's liked by the enemy, but why weren't they liked anywhere? Were they jerk faces? Were they were just too badass? Or I mean, Prince Eugene, was that like hoity-toity, we don't get our hands dirty kind of thing? But if you say swell soldier, which is an interesting, I don't think I've heard people use that word swell. But hey, you know what? The game is saturating our vocabulary. Sure is swell. Gosh, gee, golly, gosh, we're at. Well, although I'm not sure. I wonder. I would like to know. I'd be curious. Because you think of the 50s and you think of, again, the Leave It to Beaver type deal. I mean, I'm sure they were using all kinds of profanity back then. I just don't know what the profanity was back in 1940. I don't think they had the MF. In other words, I would say this, and I'm ashamed to admit it. I think my language when I'm playing retro video games is far worse than people who are actually had their lives being targeted. We have drawn Fiat G50. It's not a tiny car, it's an Italian unit. Or an Italian car, I guess. A portion of your deck can consist... Is Fiat? Fiat's... Yeah, I guess it is Italian. Huh. Never thought of that. A portion of your deck can consist of cards from an ally nation. And we chose Italy? I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with Italy. They just didn't go the distance, Combining cards from two nations in a deck, which, I mean, I can't complain. Obviously, they were on the other side of it. It wasn't the worst thing. Combining cards from two nations in a deck greatly expands your options, allowing you to select ally cards that supplement your strategy and shore up the weaknesses of your main nation. How dare you suggest we have weaknesses? We are strong in every way. We have the Luger. Everyone loves the Luger. We've got the Luger. We have the Blitzkrieg. We have this thingy blooper here, the Panzer. With so if you look at it, I like, you're used to seeing like a turret coming out of the front, but that looks like reminds me of Eradicate. What is it? The Dalek from Doctor Who. It's got like these little dooley gags on the end of it. It looks like a. I mean, I guess that's a gun. It's just from a distance, it looked like it was like this little, like a hot dog on the end of a stick, but I guess it's kind of just a tapered, and then it's got like a little dually dag at the bottom. Anyway, when you're expecting to see a giant, for a tank that size, you should have this giant turret sticking out of the front. And it's got these little dillies sticking out. I still wouldn't want to see one of those coming at me, but it's just, for something called, I mean, the Panzer divisions had a reputation, at least at the beginning of the war. And that was kind of the thing. Like, Germany was good because nobody expected. What was it? I can't remember. Was it Churchill? I can't remember. No, it wasn't Churchill. Who had the British guy at the beginning was like, we have established peace in our time. We got Hitler to sign the treaty. He's not going to do anything bad. Hitler does something bad, and everybody's like, wait, what? We signed a treaty. I don't understand. Why aren't you abiding by the piece of paper that you signed? And it was like they got the upper hand because nobody was expecting it. Nobody expects the German Inquisition or the German whatever. So the Blitzkrieg was good because nobody was really expecting it, and they just steamrolled everybody. And then after that, all strategy went out the freaking window. And they just started making just one stupid mistake after the other. I mean, Hitler's lack of... He was a great orator, but he was not a great military strategist. He had a lot of great tools, and he did not use them. All right. Okay. 3. Yeah, I guess this will work. That's pretty dangerous, though. That's sitting right there. Can we? Oh, what is? Oh, no, that's 8. Never mind. Thunk. I mean, I guess we could attack, but we'll wait for him to attack us. It feels like he's just gonna roll right over my poor infantry here. Whoa, 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 whoa! What just happened? I missed it. Did he just attack his own guy? Doesn't that look like Errol Flynn? Like he should have a Robin Hood hat on, not a white Russian hat. Yes, I've come to save you, my dear. Ha! With my rapier. That's the thing you can't see. In his other hand, he's holding a rapier, and he's like, on guard. How about you? Okay, wait a minute. Tanks and infantry can only attack in the lane directly in front of them. Ah, okay, so it is an important thing to... Okay. Goodbye, guard. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, and now we want the scoop. See, it said... Units cannot move, but it's a tank. Oh, it doesn't have blitz, though. That's why. And combined arms give a friendly tank. Yeah. 2? Yeah, that's fine. Big body tank. But thank you, Zen Sky. That is good to know. I did not realize... Oh no, you shot my little dudes. I mean, no loss of life is acceptable here. So we can move, but we can't move and attack. So, but we can't hit the airplane until we advance. So let's see, we could throw down another Panzer, I guess. Well, you know what? What's happens here? Draw a random infantry, tank, artillery, and fighter. Okay, so we're just gonna get... This is not Journey to Survive. What is it called? Siege of Strass-Mackay. That's what this is. This is an 8 cost Siege of Strass-Mackay. We're coming up on that in 3 turns. We can deploy both of these. But if we don't move these up, this guy's gonna get the drop on us. So I'm gonna go ahead and move them up. Drop down our Panzer. Still no blitz, so I guess we'll... Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when it comes for you? Darn you, Errol Flynn! You and your dashing jawline and twiddly little mustache. You just shot me in the face. I gotta remember, planes can shoot you in the face. That's not a good thing. All right, so we gotta kill this guy if we want to kill this or that, actually. Aye. So we do this. That can take this out, so we want to shoot it with this. Yeah. Oh. Unit is being guarded. Another guard, you coward! Fight like a... Stupid guard. Okay, I can attack at the same time? Well, it said I could, I guess, yeah. Alright, Darn you, I hate this guard. I'm not really doing the math here, so I may have just made some really bad trades. I know this survives unless he attacks with both, so that's kind of what I was going for. We're going to throw our fiat down there. Yeah. What is this? Affects the game rules in some way on the battlefield. Interesting. Okay. All right. One of the elite German troops. They were sent when things. Interesting. Prince Eugene was an Austrian knight, as far as I know, but never heard about the unit. Neither had I. I've never heard about a unit named after a prince. All right. This survives this. That. We can't. Never mind. That's a big body right there. Huh. Chamberlain, yes, Big Hein. That's right. That's right. Chamberlain. I knew it wasn't Churchill. Churchill was later on. Chamberlain was the initial dude. So after the war, you had whoa, what's going on? Why? Whoa. Okay. Oh, here we go. Siege of Strauss Mackay. Go, wait. Yeah. Well, no, we can't end this now. Let's just do it. Oh, it doesn't put it on the board. Oh, that's not a siege. That's a waste of a turn is what that is. Well, not a waste of a turn, but if I thought it was going to deploy them on the field. That's not siege. Oh, that's a plane right there. That's a Soviet? You don't really hear much about the Soviet Air Force. But that's a fine looking plane right there. I don't know how well it flies. Whoa. The effect described in the trigger, that sounds bad. Well, why do they get destruction? Draw a random Soviet card. Oh, when it's destroyed. Okay, so a last gasp effect. I don't know how long it's going to be until I stop referring to it when it comes to CCGs. When I stop referring to effects, I stop equating them to Tesla things. It probably will always be that way just because Tesla was my first. It's my first one. So I think every card I'm gonna see it through that lens. So I'm like, oh, that's a last gasp. So it draws a card. That's when I heard destruction, I was a little more terrified. All right, here we go. We got a lot of options now. Eagle Claws. That really doesn't do much for us at the moment. Oh, that's a nice plane right there. Look at that with the gold nose. That's a great paint job. The landing gears are up. I love this plane. Let's get this down there. Let's get you up here so that way it's not attacking you and you can't attack it. Because it's not a bomber, right? It's not a bomber. Okay. We got 4. We don't have more units than the enemy at the moment. Ambush. Too expensive for my blood. The Stug, the good old Stug. Infantry. We're gonna do this after this exchange here. I can't attack right now. I don't have any. I don't have the credits. Signed the Munich agreement, but actually after Munich, England started to invest in military like big time. Germans have been armed up in disguise using loans and the Reichsbank, which is featured in the green card here. Oh, no kidding, really? That's kind of cool. Wait, what did he just do? He just took out something. He was supposed to shoot this guy, you doofus. All right. Now wait, bomber can't defend, right? Let's try this. All right, sorry, bomber can't defend itself when it's attacked. Okay, so that's... Oh, mutual... Oh, I blew up my pretty plane, dag nabbit. I like my pretty plane. All right, let's get you on the front line here. And... Two damage to all units. That seems like a waste right now. Let's get a. Yeah. Bonk. Actually, Chamberlain was playing for time. Peace in our time. Bought time to build up resources. Perhaps BH cut, but we did start investigating in moat arms. You did a modern research shows that Hitler didn't like to make a treaty, but really wanted an excuse for war. When I thought not following around midnight, he wanted to jump up high. I think Robert Harris depicts modern research on the topic. You shall not escape me, Denise. I will force feed the topic on you like pineapple pizza on Jesse. Negative, Big Hind. Negative. Oh crap! Are any of these guards? If they're not, I say we just destroy the heck out of. Oh no! You know what? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's just do this because this is gonna be fun. Bam! Eagle Claw. Go! Oh no! Your little fortunes, they're all wiped out. What's going to happen now? I don't know. Ooh, that's tank right there, baby. That's the turret I'm talking about. That's the tiger. 8-8. Look at that. Cannot be pinned. I can't attack anymore, right? Please, anybody? Okay, fine. Stalingrad, you're on your last legs, my friend. Oh no, he's just laying it down. He says, "We got nothing for you." My attention is on stopping Midnight hurting himself while he heals. Debate can wait. More like fresh start instead of siege. Right? Yeah, exactly. Well, I didn't realize Ensky until I played it. I thought it was going to deploy. What was the line? World's deadliest joke? 10 times deadlier than the German pre-war joke. And then a scene of Neville Chamberlain waving with the papers Hitler signed about not attacking anyone. Is that a Monty Python sketch, Baldrick? Well, I can't remember. Denise, is Midnight's the scarf, right? And maybe that's big. That's why you said that. So it's, we got the human torpedo. That is just such a macabre. And that looks like modern diving equipment, doesn't it? Like that does not look like, I mean, that looks like a regular mask. Did they actually have those back then? I'm picturing the diving, you know, the big bulbous diving helmets. Maybe those are the 20s. I don't ever think I've seen what regulators and stuff like that looks like in World War II. I don't think I've ever seen scuba gear from World War II. I didn't know they, and I mean that would be a difference because the Japanese version of the human torpedo, they were actually put inside the damn thing. Like they were put inside and they were there pretty much to make rudimentary adjustments to the path or whatever, but they, you know, there was, I don't even think they had a window. There was just, oh no. I think they had a window. I think they operated I'm maybe misremembering, but I thought they operated at the surface to get sight on the target, and they made very basic adjustments and went down and launched it. So yeah, this idea, I mean, I guess maybe that allows for it to be deployed without them inside. Like they could just set I just don't know why you would do it. I don't know. Whatever. Who am I to argue with history? Pre-war. Yep, Monty Python. Midnight is the cat. He tends to curl around the neck of Denise, which really sounds cute. Right. That's what I'm saying, Big Hind. I didn't know if you knew that. You said you should wear him like a scarf. I'm like, chances are he's going to scarf himself. Or he's going to do his best scarf impression regardless of whether she wants him to or not. Scuba gear from World War II was sort of full body device, very heavy with helmet screwed on. That's what I thought, Big Hind. Like I'm thinking like the what's that, the bad guy from, or was it Big Brother or Big Daddy from that game series that, not Far Cry, what is that called? It's not. I can't remember now. But you know what I'm talking about? Like the where you have like the door on it. Little Sister and Big Daddy, right? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? That's kind of what I think of as what they use. I'm going to look this up real quick. What diving gear was used in the 40s. Images. Yeah, it's exactly what I thought. Can you see? Yeah, there we go. That's what I was thinking. We were still using, oh no, here we go. Is that the 40s? Boy, that's, she's, let's see. All right, so I mean, again, I'm not quite the game. I mean, the art is being pulled historically, so it's just weird. Like that's what I think of when I think of diving back then. But apparently, yeah, it was these. Dude, can you imagine? Like that's claustrophobic right there. That is an ugly looking. It looks like a torture device. Some idiot bought this. Doesn't know you could buy a scuba mask. It's probably even better for a lot less. That's pretty cool. What did it sell for? We don't get a price. That sucks. But yeah, okay, that's from 45 to 46. So yeah, maybe there were some exceptions, but this is what they were wearing. I don't know why the art shows these guys wearing like, I mean, that doesn't look like that. It looks like if it wasn't for the bubbles and the coloring, I would think they weren't even underwater. I'm just like, they just look like they're wearing just basic stuff. Maybe if you're on a suicide mission, you don't have air tanks, you just have a mask so that you can see. Maybe that's it. I guess that would make sense. If you're hurling under the water, maybe you're not really you die. But that just seems ungainly as heck and slow. Like why would you? Like the amount of resistance, like torpedoes, you're trying to move fast. That thing would be putting around there. There's so much resistance. I don't know. I need to look that up. I won't do that. I won't bore you all with that here. The final battle of this campaign. Completing this battle will unlock a full deck as the campaign reward, plus one of the valuable elite cards. You will also unlock the PvP mode. But first, you need to win this battle. Are you ready? We will find out. I want my gold nose plane, and I want my badass 8/8 tank. That's what I want. Alexandria. A normal game of cards starts by both sides taking a mulligan. Select as many cards in your hand as you want and draw new cards from your deck to replace them. Usually you'll want to go get cheap cards to play in your hand. Yeah, come on, I'm not some noob. I just don't want this on. I just don't like it, period. I want that out of my deck, damn it. We'll keep that. I think we'll hold on to everything else. Cool. I guess we go first. 1-1, 1-2. Also counts as a tank. Let's throw this down there. What was the line? Oh. Bioshock. That's it. Bioshock. Right. That's the one. We have been sent to North Africa to reinforce Rommel. That was another one. If he had been left to his devices, he could have been very dangerous, but they kept reining him in, and yeah. Like I mean, that, and now again, that's just from all the things that I've amassed from what I've watched. Because I'm not a history buff. I'm not a World War II buff, but I was very interested in World War II. It fascinated me when I was younger, so I read up a lot about it, starting with like the U-boats and everything, because I like submarines. But yeah, like there were some really. I'm not saying like whether morally right or wrong. I'm talking about like very smart people that were in the German forces, but they were ignored, or they were just they weren't given the resources they were needed. Like the high command, as it were, seemed like a bunch of idiots. Lots of bad mistakes. I mean, obviously you've got the Russian winter campaign, throwing all that in there. Then you had that was kind of the last straw, as I recall. But like the Royal Air Force shredded. I'm trying to remember what they could have done that was different. I don't know. It just seemed like there was really bad leadership for the most part, bad decisions. But anyway, Rommel though was a very effective. All right, blitz means we can move and attack at the same turn. So, bam! Watch out for that tank. I'm in your face. Crap. Wait, whoa, what? He must have had no, he didn't have first strike. That's weird. Enemy just hit you with a countermeasure. Alright, so countermeasures are like instants then, I guess. They are actions that can be activated on your turn. Are hidden from the enemy. They are then automatically played from your hand on the next enemy turn if the conditions described on the card are met. Oh, okay, okay. Are they free then? Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, they're free. Okay. If it has Blitz, that unit is destroyed. Yikes. Alright. Let's see. Let's get the... Do we want the Volkswagen with the Panzer? 3-6-2-3. We'll go ahead and throw this down. And roll with that. Schnellfer? Why are we getting Schnellfered when we're the Schnellfer people? That's a guard, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. All right. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one. It just said, didn't it? Tanks can both move and attack during the same... Oh, wait. So we can, next turn, we can move up and then attack. Okay, yeah, I'm getting it. It's taking a little while. The card that attacked twice... No, they are not free. Oh, okay, okay. It just had a 0, so I thought it was free, but that seemed... Oh, what the heck? Lancashire Fusiliers? Ah, it's the Brits. They've come to the aid of the... Oh, wait, this is all Brits. Okay. Great googly moogly. Okay, so... Eagle Claw, probably not what we want at the moment. Let's go ahead and do this. This guy. Goodbye, guard. Oh, crap, he's dead to this. That's all right. That's all right, I guess. Let's take some shots from the back. If you have a 3-cost countermeasure, you must spend the 3 cost to activate it. If the countermeasure doesn't trigger, then the card returns to your hand, but the credit remains spent. Oh, really? So that's a risk then. That's interesting. So it's not. So it's not like. So it's not like Magic where you have different phases of the attack. You have to kind of preemptively put that out there, and if it doesn't trigger, then you're screwed. So it's a gamble. It's a gamble. The enemy just deployed a unit with Fury. Units with Fury can attack twice per turn. Oh, well, that sucks. Oh, but they're so tiny. Look at you, 1-3. All right. Well, we can do... We've got our Eagle Claws, so what we need to do is get these down. Eagle Claw. So we're going to do this. This is not looking good. Do that. I mean, either way, we're trading into almost every... Oh, no, wait. We got this guy here, too. This is good. This is good. So we only have to trade in one. Right? So we do that. And we do... Tank. And we do this. Blam! And then we do Eagle Claws. Snarf! Whoa! Maybe that was not the best turn. In fact, you might argue it's the worst turn. It's Alexandria will fall. Darn you, Convoy. Convoy. All right, let's see. What does this do? Oh, that's just I thought that was an action. Blitz. I mean, I kind of think we just take this out, right? Just shoot this. Let him attack me. Does he have a special? He doesn't. So we're just gonna... I don't got enough for that yet. Get these down. Funk. Oh, that has Blitz, right? No, it doesn't. No blitz. Okay. What you gonna do, number one? You gonna shoot me? Oh no. 5 damage to enemy tank. For the king! I'll show you for the king. Oh, have you? Oh. Oh, really close. All right, oh, that's a guard. Dag nabbit. I was like, well, dag nabbit. Oh, we got it. We can do the tiger. Oh, wait. All right, you know what? Bam! Rock the board, baby. Passive effect. Unit receives 2 less damage when attacked by other units. Unit can have heavy armor 3 max. This would be that's going to be a problem if, like, I don't know what. I mean, well, they had that card that does 5 damage to a tank, so I'm guessing. There it is. No. What? Wait, why did he? What is it? So wait, he loses when he loses defense. He loses attack too. The crap? My big body. How dare you shoot my big body, you a-holes? Well, poop on a stick. Wait, I can attack. No, it can't attack on the same turn as I deploy. That's right. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Well, I guess that just... Alright, so... I didn't... Yeah, the lane is not... Oh, they can attack twice. That's right. Does that mean that... I cannot believe they screwed my tank like that. What a crock of poo. Can't be pinned. You can't pin him. That's why we're gonna whoop you. Oh. Oh, right. I guess it has. No. I mean, really, how good can an airplane? How good can an airplane be if it only costs 1? That's a sad little plane right there. It sounds like a lawnmower. Units with blitz move to the front in the same turn of deployment. Gotcha. Tanks can move to the front and attack at the same turn. If you have a 3-cost countermeasure, you must spend. Oh wait. Okay. Ignore fury. It's called. I was wondering. I was like, wait a minute. That sounds like a very German word. All right, what are we doing here? We are wearing him down. Oh, right. What am I doing? All right, so. Oh wait. All right, so nothing that we can really do other than moving up. Oh, that's a guard, huh? Wow, that's a beefy guard. That is a beefy guard. But he does reduce damage, right? Was it half? 2 less damage when attacked by the unit. So it's only going to do 2 damage, right? Yep. Cool. All right. And... Oh. Okay. Schnellführer? Schnellführer? What does that actually literally translate to? Is that double shot? Really? What? Oh, I thought that was my my command. I was like, wait, did he just nuke my my base? What a curveball. And down goes Alexandria. I mean, come on, they buffed me so hard. There was really no, aside from them screwing my massive tank over. That was a jerk move. They knew I wanted to play that card. Ah, the Panzer 3/5 has +1 attack for each non-tank unit type you control. Okay, so some battlefield symmetry there. Synergy. New battle modes. Starter campaigns unlocked. Oh, so now we can play as the Soviets and whoever else. Interesting. Okay. The enemy is unaware of both the countermeasure and the credits spent until it's triggered. Fair enough. Wait, why is it not letting me? Oh, we got diamonds. Those are forever until you spend them, and then they're not forever anymore. 2 times blood and iron pack. War economy. Use gold to buy. That's the gal who does this thing, right? She's like, ah. Use gold to buy a pack from the shop. Play any battle. Open a pack. Complete all the recruit missions. Okay. Cards. We got the German starter. Okay, so if we want the starter deck for each of them, we have to do it. So I guess, you know, since Zensky has said his favorite is Russia, we can do Russia. Join Discord, patch notes, open packs. Oh, there we go. He just dumped them out. These things should be worth a lot of money, dude. Limited. Thunk. That's a heavy card. Buzz Bomb. Another goofy looking. Deal 1 damage to an enemy. Draw a card if it's the HQ. 12th Guards Mechanized. Smokescreen becomes a veteran when you deploy a tank with 4 or more attack. Veteran. Unit becomes veteran on fulfilling the condition. Okay, kind of like, yeah, becoming veteran resets cost, attack, and defense. Whoa! So wait, so a veteran, if you survive, it regenerates, from what I can tell. Women at work. Choose a U.S. unit in hand. Reduce its cost by its operating cost. Reduce its cost by its operation cost. Probably understand that in a little bit. Entanglement. When your unit is attacked, give your unit +2 defense. Add a garrison unit to your support line. Garrison. So, ooh, okay, all right. Duty bound. Give a friendly unit +1/+1/+1/+1 for each duty. Cool. All right, we won't go through all of them, but we're kind of getting an idea here. 306th Regiment. Deployment. Draw a card if you control another unit with 4 or more attack. So wait, does it not count itself? I guess. Oh, another unit. Yep, no, it doesn't count itself. That would be dumb, but okay. .654th Rifles. Deployment. T-70 to your support line. Give it shock. Man, I would not want to have been... I don't know. It's Iron Victory. Discard your hand. For each card discarded, add a 234 1942 with a 1 operation cost to hand. Wow. That's pretty for a 5 cost. If you have a decent board, you just get a whole line of 5/5s. That's pretty awesome. Doubting system. Counter an enemy order with 4 costs or more. Okay, so Frontier Force. So do they actually have like Rommel and stuff in these? Do they have like they actually have like heroes or historical figures? I guess they wouldn't, because that makes it a little too. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't make sense, because then you're. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't. All right, so where is missions? No, where? German Limited. Wild card, Schward. They're all locked. Oh, right. Okay, well, campaigns menu. Play card shop, crate missions. Where's the campaign? Nope. Nope. Crates, open packs, patch notes, Discord, friends. I guess we can add our boy Zen Sky here. Zen Sky. Number 5119. Cool. All right. Mission accomplished. There. Click the card, scroll down to the left panel to see the veteran version of the card. Okay, I'm hitting the scroll. Is it? Oh, I see. You were saying that for back there. Okay. Play. Okay, there we go. I accidentally triggered the campaign that I was trying to find. Yay! Thought I heard the sound coming from an AI opponent, sort of a spring loading up. Rapid fire equals schnell Führer. Oder literal schnell, fast and Führer. Okay. Rapid fire. I've got him back in his cage. I'm going to go rest. I was a bit stressed. Understandable, Denise. Understandable. We want to discard some stuff here, right? Oh, these are like tokens, right? I guess that's fine. Lots of fanfare for little infantry guys. Not very impressive. You're puny. Puny little light infantry. That will crush you. I must crush you. Deal 3 damage to a unit. Okay, that might be. I don't want to play that. I guess. Go ahead, make my day, you stupid Panzer IIA. I will crush you with my airplanes. Watch these. Kaboom. Correct. Now I cannot play anything. Deal 1 damage to a unit and your. We deal 1. Oh, interesting. You should tremble in your boots. I've got these guys doing things. Can they shoot? I can't. I'm pretty sure they can't shoot back, right? Oh no, that's bombers. So can they hit me back? Find out. Yes, they can. Okay. I thought maybe if we had long range or something, I wasn't thinking very well. That was not a good idea. Seems like a dumb move, actually. That's interesting. That's kind of like a That's like a bad guy thing. Deal 1 damage to a unit and your HQ. So we can damage something. We get a card, but we have to take some damage. Not anything really great here. Nothing sexy per se. I don't know if it's worth moving him up. And why not? I'm in uncharted territory here. For myself, let's well, we can do 3 damage. It depends what they do here. We'll just go and throw this guy out. Not a big fan of our piddly little infantry. It's not very sexy. Man, that startled even the birds sleeping on my roof. There's a lot of cards to buff your light infantry once they're on the board. That 1 damage card is great in self-harm decks. Oh, and they actually do have self-harm in here, huh? Alright, what? Okay, so we can get rid of that if we want to. Smoke screen. At the start of your turn. Alright, so that pretty much gives them cover. And then +1/+1. Let's get this bad boy out here. Well, that's just silly. Bloody sickle. Do not let it fool you. The self-harm that I do is for the good of everyone. Alright, so we'll nuke that. Maybe we'll nuke... No, we'll nuke that instead. Alright, so let's go ahead and... The blue! Take the front line, will ya? Aha! That seems like a decent trade there. And I'm okay with them advancing the line. We got our guard there. You can't touch me. Got my guard. My guard card. Oh, and that's Han Solo's gun right there. Wow, they didn't have to modify that very much at all, did they? They just pretty much put a thing on the barrel. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly his gun there. Alright, what shall we do with you? What shall we do with you? I can dig it. That was kind of a mistake. Whatever. Oh, I thought that was an ability I could put on this. I thought it gave him cover, essentially, and I would gain +1/+1 next turn, but that's not how it went down. It's just 16th Rifles! Woo! They have self-harm, self-silence, tribal decks, like 234 tribal decks, ramp decks, thief decks, self... See, I love this, Sky. You're the same, do the same thing as me. Wait, why didn't my guard protect it? Oh, because that's right. He's only protecting that side. Okay. I forget about this. No! Oh, that's fine. Damage my HP. Oh, boy. Oh, you're so screwed. You are so screwed. Well, they don't have a guard, so we could just do damage here. But then they do this, take my tank out. He takes that out. Or we take that out. Take that out. We got enough to do. Oh no, what am I doing? He's doing better on resources than we are too. Hmm. Going face. Face is the place. Wow. 6 credits and he has nothing to do? Alright, yeah. Final push. Give a friendly unit +3 attack. Destroy it. Glorious! You did well, comrade. Now you die at the end of turn, but we don't get to see that, so... For the glory of Mother Russia, we have kicked the butt. Ooh, that's pretty darn cool looking. That's a nifty visual. I mean, from this side, obviously. When Katusha, Katyusha? Katyusha attacks, it deals 0/1 additional damage. What? Oh, 0 to 1 additional damage. I was like, wow. When it attacks, it gets a +0, 1. Are you enjoying the game so far? Sure. Great. Please see a review. We'd love to. Not right now. I don't know. Your friend list allows you to see who your friends are online and issue a direct challenge to them. You can also start a chat with them within the game. Okay, so and does Zensky, does this have spectator mode? That's the other big question. Tesla was the game to show me I love CCG games. So my brain is built upon the Tesla lexicon. Exactly. Yeah, no, I'm with you, Zen. Since it was my 50% of the time, Katusha strikes twice. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Attacks twice. So another bit of RNG. That's okay though. That's a decent curve. I wasn't talking about that card. I was talking about my curve in general. Yeah. I guess we're okay with that. Can't see me. Can't see me. I march under the cover of night. I don't have enough friends to find out. I guess that's a fair point. Okay. Bliggity biggly blam. Oh, heh. Has +2 attack against tanks. Wait, what? Smoke screen removed. When attacked for the first time each turn. Okay, so yeah, so if he attacks this, he's in trouble. Because he won't destroy it the first time. So we'll get to shoot twice if he decides to. Oh no! See, that's a decent soldier right there. Okay, he didn't want to attack me, huh? All right. No, I wanted you to. Okay, well, yay. That's not good. That's not good at all. Make the best use of the magic, I guess. What about credits? Yeah, attack him at your own peril there, Panzer. AI, stupid. That works for us. No, you and your big bodies. Moderately size. Oh, but my big bodies. Draw a card when 7th Regiment moves to the front line. All right, well. We'll be moving next turn. 16th Rifles is even better than Mobilize. Mobilize has been removed from the game. If you look at 16th Rifle, it doesn't even say Mobilize anymore. Alright, so... Good luck, infantry. Oh, wow. Alright, we got a lot of... We can do a lot of stuff here. We want to keep our tank alive. We should probably... Yeah, that'll work. And we still have one... Nope. I mean, if you could, I mean, if, I don't know, it seems like infantry is not that great. Just because you can't, I guess you can fill both the front and back line with them, but now it gains +1/+1 every turn regardless of damage. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was the interesting thing. It was getting bigger. So whoa, what? How dare you? You piece of absolute garbage. Why I ought to... Ooh, Mustang, yeah, that's the jam right there. American firepower. P-51 Mustang. That's a beautiful plane. Deal 4 damage to a random enemy air unit. Well, they have no enemy air units, so that's kind of a bummer. We'll hold off on that, I guess. No, no, I'm gonna lose to this piece of garbage. The credits. They should call them something other than credits, like your supply or something, because... Oh, he actually made the trade I wanted to make. Yay! Yeah, good luck with that. You see this big boy right here? Oh, look at you. You want a piece of the action as well? Hey, hey, hey. Okay, I see how it is. You die now. Yeah, kaploof. So, where's our... Yeah, there we go. Wait, what? That's a guard. I kind of need to protect my face at the moment, I guess. Oh no! Lightning bolt to the face, but oh no! What an aggressive! That's we're up against a burn deck here. This is fabulous. How about we do this? Probably should have deployed something instead, but. Oh, what is that tiny little gun? What a... Oh, well. The mobilized cards that were not put in reserve had mobilized removed to stay active. Hey! Let's hope he doesn't have 3 more of those in his 2-card hand. Oh, Here we go. Boom goes the dynamite. I didn't think so. Let's go, boys. We got. I should have saved a little bit. Do we have another? Yeah, let's go there. And Zen, how many cards do you get? How many of each card do you get? Or how many of each card can you have in your deck? 3, 4, 1, 2, 6, 3. Wait, I said 3 already. I'm just trying to give you all the options. Hey, Body Bag, what's going on? By the way, Body Bag, I just let you know. Unfortunately, you got Baldric sick. Or was that Ugnip? You got either Ugnip or Baldric sick. For shame, sir, for shame. But hello, and welcome to Cards. We are still under immense pressure, but aid from our allies in the West is coming in handy. We may be on the back foot on the front as a whole, but your resilience is giving us hope. That and a nickel will get you a cup of coffee. Yeah, hope not terribly useful. Unless you can deploy it for 0 cost. If it does not cost credit, have all the hope you want. Hope and gummy bears and sunshine and rainbows. Deploy these if you would like. Win 5 more battles to complete the full starter deck for the Soviet Red Army Tide. Once the deck is complete, you will be able to use it and the Soviet nation against other players in battle PvP mode. Cool. Alright, I'll tell you what, we'll do one more in the campaign here. Didn't grab much to eat, so want to grab something to prepare for the 4-hour stream coming up after this. But I mean, it's enjoyable. I mean, it's definitely. I mean, the resource deployment or usage is different than every other game I've ever played. The idea that you play to deploy, or you pay to deploy, and then you pay to activate is a completely foreign concept. Yeah, 16th rifles. We're gonna get him down first. Let me go first. I want to go first. I should go first. I'm Stalingrad. Damn it. Get big and strong, my little friend. Get big and strong. Become beefcake. Snowball. No. Okay, I shack the sheriff, but I did not shack the deputy. Wait, oh, howitzer? Well... Well, yeah, howitzer's probably... What are you going to do, little peon? You going to shoot me? Ah, you shoot Stalingrad. Stalingrad is going to kill you. Oh, I can take you out without, bam! I shack the sheriff. There you are. Hope you are a bit sad to pass your man. Wait. No! Justice for Project Immune System. Yeah. Well said. Well said, buddy. This card is ridiculous. I love it. I love it. Why do that when we can... Here! From the people to you! Have a nice day. Enjoy your bombs! Okay, we haven't really advanced much, but that's okay. We're just waiting for the sweet Mustang to come down and wreck face-ish. 4/4. Look at that. And he regenerates. That's crazy. All right. Ooh. See how this Cayusa does in action. What can you do against 16th rifles, huh? You are puny, we are strong. Getting bigger with every turn. Oh, this very big thing you have. Oh, goodness gracious. How many things are you going to deploy? Hey. And regen. I mean, that is just freaking amazing. Oh, smoke screen removed. Okay, so I can't hide. It shot twice? Maybe? I don't know. Let's see. I love that gesture for Baldur's immune system. That's good. Indeed, but it was Ugnip who was the most effective. The funeral will be tomorrow. Whoa! What'd I miss? Oh, I got jacked by something. Is this the... What happened to my... Oh, 4-5 blitz. I hate you. I hate you so much. You know what? I got this for you, buddy. Have some of that. Huh? Same thing, I guess. Yeah. Oh no, that was dumb. Oh, never mind. They get added to my hand, not the board. Okay. All right. He's going to move up and attack. Yeah, okay. Ooh, from the people looks really good. Bam! Bam! Woo! All right. There you are. Hope you're a bit sad to pass your man flu over. Indeed. Multiple countries, time to stock up on toilet paper. Uh-oh. Yeah, this valuable resource that... Oh. If we attack for 2, we can still roll out our other... Ooh. Oh, well. No. Handful of crap cards. That's all right, though. I don't know. Oh, Stratego! Yes, and Risk! Actually, those are both great games, Body Bag. Both great games. The only downside to Risk is it takes forever to... it takes forever to set up. But yeah, Stratego, I didn't know anybody else had ever played that. That's awesome. All right. Why would I want to move my airplane forward? I don't understand. That seems a little weird. Can I move them up? Anybody up? No. No. Okay. Well. Funny thing, Schward, when you said a local card shop is probably 30 minutes away from you, I Googled today and there's a card shop 4 blocks away from me. No kidding, body bag. Jeez. That is awesome, though. I'm glad to hear it. Are you gonna take a visit? Take a visit? Did I just say take a visit? That sounded so stupid. All these little bodies on the board. Little bodies. We're overwhelming you with our numbers. Oh, wait, I'm not Germans anymore. We're overwhelming you with our numbers. We're just kicking your butt all over the place. My awesome Mustang is going to end your Danzig. Like now. Kapow! Okay, I am a little bummed that the explosion happens before my bullets get there, but I think that's just a symbol of the fact that our victory was inevitable. It is inevitability, Mr. Anderson. Unity is strength. Give a friendly infantry +1/+1 for each friendly. Oh, see, that would have been nice to have last game. We could have decked out our infantry with a little bit of fight there, a little bit of bite. Good deal, body bag. Heck yeah, man. Let me know how it goes. You know what? I'm gonna do that really quick. I'm just curious. Watch, the nearest one is going to be the one that's right by your house. Third Coast Cards. 4.4. No. Katie Cards and Collectibles. Where is this? I never actually looked. 30 minutes. Yeah, it's freaking 30 minutes away. Oh, like the neighborhood we live in is nice, but good gravy. It's so far from everything else. Okay, there's one that's only 27 minutes away. So there's three card shops that came up in the local area. One at 30, one at 27. This one's got to be closer. This one's got to be closer. I mean, I said that kind of as a joke. 17 minutes! Woo! 17 minutes. We've got one that is only 17 minutes away. How is it that in the Houston area, it takes longer for me to get to card shop than Buffalo? Buffalo, there's nothing in Buffalo. It's Body Bag, his family, and a few friends, and the Maple and the Apiary. That's it. That's all that's in Buffalo. And Scott Norwood. That's it. And yet, he can get to a card shop just by walking down the street. Life's not fair. 17 is better than 30. You're not wrong, Body Bag. You're not. Technically, 27 is also better than 30. It's still not as enticing as, I don't know, 5? Like you? 10 even. 17? That's a bit of an and it's not even the best. Like the best one was the 30 minutes away. That one looks like it's kind of a much smaller shop. But my birthday is next week, so I might go next week and buy myself something. Nice, yeah. Is this a good birthday or a bad birthday? You don't have to tell me what age. I'm just curious. Is this like you're still on the upswing, like you're still getting perks as you get older, which I think pretty much cap off in the U.S. at 25, which is the age you need to be to rent a car, which is so weird. And then after that, there's really no benefits to it per se. You're just, getting closer. And then you got anyway, yeah, you know what I'm saying. 17 has been in 30. My phone died on the way home. Back now. Hope I didn't miss anything. Well, we mopped the floor with the German forces. We're now on the Soviet side. We finally got unity of strength, so our dinky cards can get bigger. But yeah, we're just moving on and advancing. I'm gonna have to dip out here to get ready for the stream in 40 minutes or so. Yeah, it's so different from anything else out there. Like, this is obviously, I mean, first of all, the motif, the fact that we're using actually historic stuff, the pacing. Yeah, I mean, I will say, just me personally, for me, fantasy over reality kind of thing. Like, I like my games to take me away from reality, but I mean, the animations are cool. Like I said, the pace, it makes it feel like you are playing in a more Spartan environment. This is actually kind of a war thing. The fact that these are actually historically accurate, or the imagery is from history, and that the units and everything are actually from that time, is very intriguing. But and apparently, I mean, this is not dead, right? Like, you can buy expansions and stuff for it. This is still an ongoing game. It's not something that we have to worry about disappearing in the next year or two. Hey, Buffalo is the second largest city in New York if you don't count the boroughs. 35. Oh, nice. Okay, all right. Well, hey, you're in the sweet spot, man. You're in the sweet spot with one of the best developmental decades of your life. You're kind of smack dab in the middle. You're still, well, you're not yet closer to 40 than you are to 30. Now, once you hit every day after that, unfortunately, you are closer to 40 than 30, but it's still a great age. I feel like I'm a decade pretty much from everybody here. There's a few people that are a decade ahead of me, and almost everybody else is like a decade behind me. And then there's a few people of my decade, but the big 3-5, I'm a big boy now. Well, I love that. The big 3-5, cry, cry, cry. I'm a big boy now. I'm a big boy now. I'm a big boy. I can't believe I gotta be with the big boys. Did you have to blow any snow today, body bag? Schwartz just conquered Stalingrad and reignited a multi-generational trauma. This is true, Baldrick. This is all that you say is true. That actually is a very concise and unfortunate breakdown, but you're not wrong. Cards is special, but you should wait till you've seen the toxic stuff from PvP. Yeah, no, a big so this is something that I'm looking at going, oh, this is cool. I mean, I'll be honest, 100%. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of in on Magic. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, and that's totally fine. That kind of has my attention right now. It may change, but at the moment, I'm very intrigued. I've only built one deck, and it's been doing pretty good work for me, but until I can build 2 and 3 that are actually also working well, I don't consider myself, that I've gotten very far in it, but it is drawing me in. But this is fun. And I mean, Runeterra, honestly, like, for my preferences, I like the art style well enough, and I like the feel of it. I don't want to put too much time into a game where its future is, for the next year or two, is suspect. It's not. This Cards, at least, is intriguing. It feels much slower paced. It feels more like just kind of tranquil, for lack of a better term. But and also a lot to learn. Like, the whole, like, you've got to think about, okay, you've got 3 phases. You've got your front line, your back, your deployment, and and attacking, and all of those cost resources to do. You can't just deploy and call it a day. The fact that you've got to juggle that. Is it more important for me to get something on the back line? Is it more important for me to get something to the front line to advance that? There's a lot of strategy, I think. Kind of like, Legends had the two lane deal. I feel like there's a lot to learn with this. It's not a Hearthstone, in other words, which to me is a good thing. Hearthstone, the artwork is whatever, but the simplicity of it was just kind of like, it's like twice as simple as Legends, which, Legends wasn't incredibly complex. I'm not saying it was easy, but it wasn't, it was, I feel like Hearthstone is way, 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 way easier. Runeterra seems to be at the same level-ish of Legends with a bit more Magic the Gathering influence woven in. Because now that I'm thinking about it, Legends doesn't have a whole, other than some of the keywords, Legend didn't really take much at all from Magic, or adjust anything like that. It's the way it trades, the fact that there's no regeneration, the rune breaks, the health total, the lanes. Like there's other than the keywords, I don't think there's a whole lot. Wards don't work the same way. Like, yeah, Legends was kind of by and large its own thing. And this is kind of its own thing as well. So kudos. Cheers. Schwarlengrad. There you go, body bag. Yes. Schwarlengrad. Schwarlengrad, yes. Schwarlengrad. Okay, I don't know. If you say it too many times, it just sounds cooler every time you say it. Cards is special. Yep, it's renamed now. There you go. Schwarlengrad. When you take it as definitively as I did against the AI, well, that's what happens. It literally received an expansion a week ago. See, there you go. I'm in your decade, Gramps. I know, Big Hind. That's what I'm saying. I remember there were some folks that are right around my age. Don't you go yelling at me, sir. I'll have you know I'm not Gramps. Because I don't have any kids, so there's no way for me to have grandkids. So there you go. By technical definition, I am not a Gramps. Cards real fun are the legendary elite cards. Cards is not so punishing on card draw and stuff as the attacks cost resources. You have to plan better. Exactly, Big Hind. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't just be like, oh, go here. Like, I feel like even an aggro deck has a lot to consider. But I will say, and you've got the bonus, at least for me, where you go, what the crap just happened? And like, it's like, oh, I just played bombardment. I mean, is there an atomic bomb in here? Like, there's so many things where it's like the board state seems copacetic, and then the next thing you know, oh, you just lost 2 units because of, what was the one, power of 1 or whatever that thing was, where we do from us to you, or the 3 damage to a unit. Like, you gotta until you know where it comes from and what it's going to cost, you can't sort that out. Whereas Legends, you had it memorized. You're like, well, he can't shoot a fireball. He hasn't got no magicka. So unless he negated the cost, or brought it down to a 0 cost with one specific card that can do that, or I guess two cards. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot to learn. So on your next turn and every turn after, your HQ takes 1 damage, but you have a 5/5 tank permanently on the board. Oh wow! So that's very aggro. That is very aggro. Hey, Ronald, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. Unfortunately, it's going to be very brief. I do have to duck. I keep saying I got to duck. We'll be back online here in the next 30 minutes. We will be, of course, back with Legends. But and we may revisit this as well if more folks want to see it. So far we haven't revisited either Runeterra or Eternals because it didn't sound like there was a good number of people who were really interested in seeing more from either of those. So let your voices be heard. And hey, I'm just going to put this out there because I'm just going to start doing this. 2025, my path is going to go one of 2 ways. Either I will continue doing this and maybe ramp it up, maybe do longer sessions or what have you. But that's dependent on it being something that provides sustenance to my life. Or I end up doing a 40-hour, 60-hour job, whatever it ends up being, and this actually becomes more diminished. It's done, maybe Friday night, depending on the job I get, maybe a little bit on the weekend here and there. Both paths are fine. I have no problem going which way, but I'm going to have to pick one or the other. So all I'm going to do is put out there. There is a membership available for the channel. It's I think 1, 4, or 25. I shot for the moon on that one. And like I said, if somehow it becomes sustainable in the next few months, like just that baseline, then 2025 it ends up being more of this and getting more involved with more viewer input on what shows up here. If not, that is totally fine. I there's a part of me going, hey, it's probably good for me to get out there back in the workforce. It just means a diminishing of that. So nothing's going to happen now, but within the first 2 months of 2025, I'll need to kind of pick a lane, as it were, and lean into it. So just putting that out there. But in the meantime, yes, I will see you all back here in about a half hour. Yes, upvote the video. Yeah. Upvote the video, because the other thing is if we do hit the 1,000 mark, Granted, you have to get, I don't know, 10,000 views at least per video if you're going to do several a week or per stream or what have you, in order for it to translate into any substantial or reliable type of income, as it were. And I have probably like 3 videos on my channel that actually have more than 500 views. So, it doesn't get it there yet, but yeah, and thumbs up, anything that promotes the video, gets it out there. I'm not looking for people to be a cheerleader. I'm not going to be trying to pitch this hardcore, but I figure it's worth mentioning just because that's the reality of it. Either I'm going to ramp into more of this and make it a bigger part, or I'll have to shift gears, which like I said, is fine. I'm not going, hey guys, I really need you to help me out here, because most of you, if not all of you, are working real jobs. You're working your butts off. And so I'm not going to be like, hey, help me do this. But it's just the reality of it. If it's not sustainable, I just have to make moves and do things that are sustainable. And then who knows, maybe at some point I'm able to come back and do it more regularly. But again, that's not immediate. That's, again, starting 2025, January, February at the latest. I'll have an idea of which way the wind's blowing, and I'll just move accordingly. And then, whichever way it happens. But again, that's not something I want to take up a lot of time with. I just thought I would mention it here. But I remember a time when the worst thing that happened to Tesla was Schwartz got a new job and couldn't stream. Yes, and yeah, that's kind of now that's kind of the kind of a moot thing, really. Yeah. Now it's like, well, yeah. As of January 30th, the whole Legends thing will be a moot point. But we still got time. And they're still putting out new alternate art cards. So public service announcement, I found out there is the Shadow Shift. There's another alternate art being released for the Gauntlet this weekend. I think Ugnip, you were the one that told me about that. So be sure to pay your gold coin and get yourself that alternate art. And but anyway, yeah, we'll probably see. We'll be able to take a look at what that's going to look like on the stream that I'll be getting to in a minute. So talk to you all very